I've been in the program since it started 2 years ago, so I've been shooting for almost 2 years. I've been interested in archery since I watched Robin Hood as a kid, so me and my sister, we hopped on top of that and we've been shooting ever since. The first time I picked up a bow, I really didn't know what to do with it. They were these little dinky things, not even like the size of my torso. Like, they were plastic, they rattled a little when you picked them up, so I was kind of put off, but then my instructor Clint said, once you get an actual compound bow that is set to you, you're gonna love it. So when I picked up my own bow for the first time, I was thrilled, because in order to get your bow, you have to shoot it at a target to make sure it's adjusted to you, and I hit the center of the target and I was sold. My favorite part is when you step into that area, just you and the target. It's like wearing another skin for me. You just see the target, there's no one else in the world. You take a breath and you release and you hit the center of the target. Archery is definitely a mental sport. It's a mental discipline. Track, for me, is all mental work. I'm not the best runner, but I love track because it is individualized and it gives me a chance to get over all of my mental issues by just running. Archery is exactly the same. It gives me a certain release that I just can't find in everyday or every other ordinary activity that I do. My biggest challenge is the mental aspect. I'm a very emotional person. It's just a part of who I am. But if you come into a shooting sport emotionally compromised, then there's a 75% chance that you are not going to be able to shoot accurately, and that's just one more hurdle you have to get over when you're shooting. I've learned leadership. I'm the oldest member in my club. I'm 18, so I'll be done after this year. So I've learned how to work with younger kids on their stances, how to pull back your bow safely, not release it if there's no arrow and break it. I've learned how to just control my emotions. When they say archery is a discipline, you truly learn discipline. My first Robin Hood happened, I think it was at the first indoor meet at the beginning of this year, and I didn't mean to do it. You generally never mean to break an arrow, and once you figure out you can and you can mean to do it, you don't want to do it because arrows are expensive. But when I shot my first Robin Hood, I was absolutely elated. It was at the top of the target, like by no means was the first arrow in the bullseye. It was near the top of the target, but it just, wow, the euphoria that I felt when I hit a Robin Hood, even by accident, it was just incredible. When I graduate high school, I'd like to attend Olivet Nazarene University and study social work for 4 years. After that, I'd like to attend grad school to become a practicing social worker. I would still like to practice archery. It'll be a little harder just because I won't be at home and have my spacious backyard to shoot in, but when I joined shooting sports, I joined it with my sister and my 2 younger cousins of 6th grade and 8th grade, so I would love to become an instructor and help them along their journey as they become better archers.